Hello everyone, welcome to Behind the Scenes with Em and Bri. I'm Emily and today we're gonna do a YouTube interview. Bri's gonna be interviewing me remotely. She's gonna be texting me questions over the phone and I'm gonna be answering them for you guys. We're gonna get into my perfume favorites. I'm gonna go over what type of scents I like, what kind of brands are my favorite for perfumes, and also scents in general are very much tied to our memory and really evoke memories. I'm gonna go through and share my favorites with you guys and kind of tell you what memory is associated with that specific perfume. I've heard a lot of stories about people who have actually worn one specific perfume, like picked it out just for their wedding day, so that every time they smell that scent in the future, they actually it brings them right back to that moment and that experience of one of the best moments of your life. And that really kind of inspired this little YouTube series that we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be the first interviewee and we will have Bri next week, and then on the third week of our campaign, we are going to have a special guest. If you guys are new here, you should check out our campaign on the SCAD Beauty. I will have it all linked down below so you guys can view all of our content that we're creating for this campaign. What we want to do is take you guys behind the scenes of what it's like to be a SCAD fragrance miner. We really want to share with you different insights that we look for, what we aim to learn about the fragrance industry. For this YouTube series, we're looking to get insight from you guys as well. Feel free to pop some question ideas down in the comments below if you have anything that you'd like for me to ask Bri. I think it would be super fun to really get some ideas from you guys on what you want to hear from her about her favorite perfumes. I think we're ready. Now let's get into this video. I have my little perfume collection behind me. I'll go ahead and show you guys. This is my little collection here. So now we're gonna get into the first question. Bri just texted me, so let me pull that up really quick. She asked me, what is my favorite perfume type? If I had to pick a favorite type, I would definitely say more masculine or like unisex scents. Really love like musky, kind of woodsy smells. I know that sounds a little bit weird, but I've always loved those kinds of smells. Also citrusy smells as well, really like citrus musk kind of scents. Those are my favorites. I'm not a big flower girl when it comes to perfume. I don't really like super floral scents. I'm not really into anything that's like super girly. For me personally, I tend to go for a little bit more of a masculine kind of scent. I actually have one perfume here to show you guys. Really funny. It's actually a men's cologne. I had no idea when I bought it. Found out later. You know, it's still one of my favorite perfumes. Next question. What are your top 3 favorite perfumes? So for the first of my top 3 favorite perfumes, I would definitely have to say this one right here. This is Nirvana Black by Elizabeth and James, and I have loved this perfume for so long. Oh, it just smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell through the camera, but you can't. I pulled up a description of what it smells like online because I feel like that would be the best way for me to describe this to you guys. It says it's a violet, sensual sandalwood, and rich vanilla that strike the perfect balance between masculine and feminine. And I would totally agree. If you're someone who likes more unisex scents, this perfume right here is awesome. If you're someone who likes kind of more like dark, intense kind of scents, this is definitely for you. If you're someone who likes more citrusy scents, something a little bit lighter, a little bit fresher, I have a couple favorites. For my second favorite perfume, we have one by Givenchy, and I can't quite pronounce this, but I believe it is Ange au Démon. I could be saying that incorrectly. This scent is definitely something that I would describe as more of a citrusy, fresh scent. Looking it up on Sephora here, it describes it as a fascinating and secretive scent featuring notes of jasmine, peony, and blonde wood. So actually this is a little bit of a floral scent, so maybe I lied when I said I didn't like floral scents, but this one is not super girly. It still has a little bit more of that woodsy scent to it, and I really love this one. For my third favorite, this one's probably the most interesting of them all for me to share with you guys because this is actually a men's cologne. I did not know that when I bought it. I just thought it smelled incredible. I believe I actually bought this, I think I was in France, and I couldn't really understand, like I must not have understood the store signage and that I was in the men's section. It says here it is a combination of fresh mint leaves, Italian lemon zest, and green apple. So again, we've got kind of that citrusy scent, but it does have a bit of a stronger, more like masculine feel to it. Obviously, it's actually a cologne. And honestly, highly would recommend it to women as well if you want something that smells a little bit more strong and intense, but is just a really good smell that everybody, like, I get so many compliments on this when I wear it, and I just think that that's really funny. These, I would say, are my top 3. Just to recap: Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black, Versace Eros, and Givenchy Ange de Demon, if I said that correctly. If I had to pick one of those 3 as my absolute #1 favorite, I think it would have to be this one. This perfume to me is more than just about the smell. I remember when I actually got this perfume, I was traveling to London for the first time, and I actually got to go to Harrods. I was so amazed by Harrods. It was a whole entire experience, just incredible displays. The one thing that I could buy in that store was a perfume. So for me, this really symbolizes that memory and that whole experience of really getting to travel to London for the first time. The scent really just brings me back to that trip. It was so special. We had such an incredible time, and to actually be able to say that I bought something from Harrods is really cool. That's my little story behind this perfume. Yeah, every time I wear it, I just remember being in London, and it makes me happy. All right, and that brings us to the end of this video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed my little kind of short recap on what my favorite scents are. I really had a lot of fun filming this. Please go check out the SCAD Beauty page on Mondays through Wednesdays to see more of our content for behind the scenes with Em and Bri.